What is it that we need to know currently in regards to Keir Starmer? What is he hiding? What is he hiding? What dark secret is Keir Starmer hiding? I'm going to use Occult Tarot. This is dark, but I know how to handle dark, and I've saged and cleansed this deck, and this, I feel, this deck needs to be used for Keir Starmer. What is it we need to know about Keir Starmer? What's he hiding from the media, his Labour Party? You know what? I feel like the Labour Party already knows what he's hiding. So I'm drawn to this card. Zagon. Turns water into wine and back again. So from water to wine back to water. Turns blood into wine. Turns any metal into legal tender coins. Makes fools wise. Teaches geometry and measurements. Increases one's intelligence. Can transform a person into a bird. I told you guys from the very beginning, when I first started working with Keir Starmer's energy back in October or November of 2025 and onward, that Keir Starmer was dabbing in the dark. He's connected to the dark. He is part of a system. It's part of the reptilian. Now, if you are a members only, you'll understand probably what I'm trying to say, because I put a video out for members only where I connected Keir Starmer to a specific reptilian lineage. And Beelzebub, I was just playing with the cards, Beelzebub. Sets demons upon men to destroy them with vices. Keir is working for a very, very dark organization. Orneus teaches rhetoric and languages, gives one a good reputation, makes one beloved by friends and foes. So Keir doesn't have a lot of friends, right? He doesn't have a lot of followers. In fact, he's pretty much hated in Europe. Well, in the UK. I shouldn't say Europe, but the UK. But at the same time, he knows how to kiss ass. He knows how to kiss an arse to get out of certain things, which is why he's still in power. Plus, he has people supporting him. We've already talked about that. But this explains a lot of what he's doing. Makes one beloved by friends and foes. So right now, he's talking about not wanting to join the conflict over in Iran. Okay, this is not our war. This is not our war. We don't want it. However, he wants the war with Russia and Ukraine. You got to stop and ask yourself, you're supplying money and whatever else, or still is, to Ukraine to go all out and try to fight with Russia. You're not trying to make peace or, and none of that. In fact, you've already said you would send your British troops over into Ukraine. But what is it with Iran? So he knows how to butter up people. He knows how to make certain people in the European Union happy with him. For example, everyone that I know, except for the Hungarian leaders, they don't want war. It's a few countries over there that are Slavic in Europe that don't want this war either with Russia, Ukraine. They don't want to get involved. But you have people like Ursula, Brussels, Germany, which Germany is going through something. I'll get into that in a separate video. You have France, they all want war with Russia. Yeah. Salos. Causes the love of women to men and men to women. Look at the reptilian on this card. I don't want to get into Keir's preference, right? But I think he is back and forth, you know, if you know what I mean. And that's how we could reference this card. But yeah, he doesn't want to be involved in Iran. He's making himself look good by not wanting to participate in that because he's being told what to do. And he's also, at the same time, he's wanting to look good because he's trying to kiss ass. And people will like him for that. Certain people, like Ursula. But yet they want an all-out war with Russia. Crazy. Astroroth. Tell how the angels feel. Reveals the past, present, and future. Teaches the liberal science. How interesting. This organization that Keir Starmer is connected to liberal science to some degree. And I also believe that the royal family is connected to the same organization. And I think that a lot of people don't like Prince William, but I believe he's going to break that cycle. He's going to break the family cycle of this demonic energy and be free of it. But by doing that, he's cutting off money, and he will cut back on his staff and things like that. He's going to make a sacrifice to cleanse out the family name. Ronov gives faithful servants favor of friends and foes, and knowledge of languages. Does Keir Starmer know multiple foreign languages? I'm just curious, like on a earthly level, does he speak any other languages besides English? Barbatos. Understands the tongues of animals. Uncovers treasures hidden by magicians. I don't need to read anything else. I'm done with this. This is kind of dark. But these cards have been cleansed and very well taken care of because I understand the dark occult. I don't dab in it, but I know how to protect myself when I'm trying to use these type of cards, okay? Keir Starmer is connected to something very dark. And I am going to be putting out a video here soon when I'm able. It's going to be pretty long. It's in regards to things that are coming for the West. United States, UK, especially the UK. There's a lot of things there that I've uncovered, and a lot of it is pertaining to pedo rings and Epstein, and possibly a second Epstein 2.0 after my reading I did yesterday. Anyways, guys, I think I'm going to end this here and do some cleansing. But Keir is fully aware of the darkness over there. He's connected to that darkness. And I believe he is put in this position in the UK, just like Trump is put in the United States, to somehow tear the system down. I think for Keir, it's not necessarily tearing it down. It is shaking it up so someone else will come back in and try to fix it. But he's there to shake it up so it can't be pieced back together.